Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. My name is DFree, and here today we're taking a look at the 3 new characters that are coming out tomorrow. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Hit that subscribe, stick around for more content, as well as that notification so you don't miss anything we upload here on the channel. That Ultra logo looking nice with the shine on it and everything. Oh man, he's gonna be pretty cool. I wonder if he has the animated art here. He will have it, but I'm pretty sure he'll have it anyway, but he doesn't currently. We're going to review him last, by the way. So in order to see these characters, you're not going to see them in your account right now. You're not going to be able to just like go see them immediately. You do have to set your date and time to whenever the next login reset is for you. For me, that was 11 p.m. today, and I was able to see this character info. So keep that in mind. I saw that on Reddit, so people were talking about it there, and also I got some tweets about it. We're going to start off with the Revival Goku. I've already kind of read what he does. He's not terribly impressive. Immediate reaction to him is, I don't think that blue is a good color for him at all. Like it's arguably the worst possible color for him, to be honest. I don't think you use him on any team that he has here, and that was debatable in my mind a little bit. If you didn't have like, for example, LF Blue Goku or things like that, maybe it's a little bit debatable. But then I realized, oh hey, wait. There's the blue 1-year anniversary Super Saiyan Blue Goku that's free 7-star from clearing story, and then also a free Zenkai 7 through the exchange shop. It's just like they have all the same teams. There's literally no reason to run this dude on any team, in my opinion, that he can be ran on, unless you really just want to. He has a Future Saga, but he doesn't have the tag, so he can't even be on that team either. He's from that arc, but he doesn't have the tag, so he can't be there. Again, no reason to use him there. So that's just how I feel about it. But if you want the utility of the Revive, that's where you're going to be using him. But this dude, probably at low stars versus a Zenkai 7 unit, that's, again, most highly accessible. Most people are going to have. I just don't see it. His blue card here, minus 100% to Q recovery, really powerful effect. Green card is one of the best things about him in his entire kit. He has that UI Goku, yellow SS2 Gohan, knockback type of ability. We'll see how long the activation timing is on this. That's a very big determining factor in how powerful it is. With UI, for example, it's really easy to drift out of his and just kind of play away from him, and he's still going to be in the animation for a long time. That's not the case for all of them. Shout out to Green Base Vegeta, excuse me, for I believe being the originator of this mechanic. Anyways, combos into strikes and blasts and blue cards. So his main ability just draws a green card and gives him ki. Pretty good considering how good the green is. I'll take it. So he has Saiyan and then God Ki double defense. Really good Z ability. They're starting to pop up with more of those lately. So I guess that's the main reason you're pulling for him, is if you need another one of those. But once upon a time there was only one, and I believe he was Legends Limited. Now there's like 4. So there's that. Revives health by 50% when he's defeated, plus 20% to damage inflicted for 15 counts whenever he evades an attack with a vanishing step, and then another 20% whenever he's hit for 15 counts. So whenever he's hit, will apply to like tap shots, anything. So it's a good effect. It's always a good effect, especially for people that are very like tap heavy or even tackle heavy. So keep that in mind. If you are getting perfect vanishes, that first unique is part of the unique here is really good too, the vanishing step one. Otherwise, I really don't love those. I'd rather be the inverse. There's very few characters that do the inverse, where it's where the enemy vanishes you. I'd rather have that personally. Nullifies downgrades and abnormal conditions for the first 30 seconds of the battle. The following effects occur whenever he enters the battlefield, plus 50% to damage for 20 counts, and he reduces damage received by 20%. I don't even know why he really needs the damage received cut. I guess it's so you can keep him alive if you want to, but let's be honest, he's not really doing much. He looks a lot like a 2018, early 2019, not 2018, but early 2019, mid 2019 sparking character. I guess maybe I could say mid to late 2019. You get the point. He looks kind of old. His stats are pretty good though, right? Maxed out, his stats are pretty good, but this is a 14-star character, so I'd expect that, right? After Revival stats, looking pretty good. Anyways, so let's take a look at the blue here. Does the same thing. His green now adds in damage, which is good. Again, this is a good green card regardless. Combos into stuff, very basic, but very good. He now draws a blue card here, gets ki to use it, and also gets the 50% blue card damage buff. I would have preferred if this was just damage in general, but I'll take it. He also now has a regeneration effect, so he restores his HP. So he recovers with 50% HP. He's going to get a static 7,000, whatever the number is, every count. So he's good to go, right? And also if you use him like Vados, I guess, on like God Ki, he's going to restore a ton of HP, so it really doesn't necessarily matter that much. So it's a good thing that they gave him the God Ki double defense. Actually, God Ki double defense isn't as represented as Saiyan off the top of my head, so that's actually pretty good. Anyways, so we take a look here. The applies the following effects itself after he revives. Plus 20% to damage is non-cancelable. Reduces damage received by 30% for 15 counts. And he has a strike and blast arts cost that's non-cancelable as well. He also gets the same effects here, but now it's double the duration. And that means that the second part of this can get out of hand really fast versus tap-heavy players or things like that. Can get out of hand really fast. And even if they're landing a combo, this is good for like maybe like 2 combos, man. That's pretty good as well. If this activated on like a per arts card basis, that every time he's hit effect, that would be disgusting, but I understand why it doesn't. Applies some falling effects itself when the character enters the battlefield. Plus 60% can't be stacked, so he gets a 60% damage inflicted buff, and then another 40% that's non-stackable or cancelable. Again, I just don't think you really want to use him on pretty much any team that you're going to use him on. I don't think he's good enough to warrant replacing the blue Goku, so there's that in my opinion. By the way, there are tournament of power abilities now. I'm just going to ignore this type of stuff right now. I can't really quantify this. I just need to know more about the mode. Like, this seems really good. Health is 30% or lower, and it applies as effect to allies in range. Like, it seems good, but I don't know enough about the mode right now, so I'm not even going to bother with it. Okay. So minus 10% to enemy sustained damage cut effects. That's decent. Massive pierce damage here. That seems like it's going to do a lot of damage. Restores own gauge by 60%. Oh, okay. Inflicts attribute downgrade minus 100% to enemy's health restoration for 15 counts as well. Oh, that's awesome. And it has blast armor. That's a really good blue card. That's a really good. Off the top of my head, maybe top 10. That's a really good blue card with a massive modifier. That's a really, really, really good blue card. So I'll take it. The only thing it's missing is like blue card damage buff, which I'm pretty sure he gets on main ability. Anyways, restores own ki by 40, plus 30% to crit rate for 20 counts. Increases own arts card draw speed by 1 level for 20 counts. It can't be stacked, and plus 20% to crit damage. I really like this. This is like a very watered down version of the Yellow Hit's entire unique ability kit. Card draw speed, crit damage, crit buffs, crit rates. I like it a lot. It's a non-combo starter green, but I'll take it. I like it a lot. That's a really cool green card. I want to see it in action. His critical, you can't actually see the critical stats here. You can see it on DBZ Space. Oh no, you can. Never mind. There it is, 1400. I've never looked for it here, to be honest. Okay. So massive impact damage, plus 50% to ultimate damage inflicted for 3 counts. Also, he has an ultimate, so that's pretty good. Inflicts all enemies with a downgrade plus 3 to their sub count. Wow, on hit. So when he lands a hit, he's going to actually make it to where they can't sub for 3 counts. All of them. It also has blast armor. Okay, draws an ultimate here. Restores ki by 50. Gains an upgrade, minus 30% enemy sustained damage cut effects. Also, he has that here, so you're not going to be able to really cut versus him. He's going to do a lot of damage. Gain buff effects, nullifies enemy special actions that activate when changing cover. Oh, he picks that up too. This is ripped right out of LF Broly's kit here. I mean, there are characters like Jiren that have it too, but on the main ability specifically, I believe it's Broly, right? Anyways, so nullifies enemy special actions that activate when changing cover for 20 counts as well. So you're just really not going to be able to play around hit. If he has a green and he pops the main, I feel like he pretty much just KOs you. So obviously you can switch out, but I feel like he pretty much KOs you. So strike attack, and then they added in purple elements here. So I assume that's double attack. Let's see if it's double attack or if it's attack and defense. It's double attack like I thought. Purple, red? Oh my god. Purple, red, and Rival Universe. That's how you build characters like Hit that are not going to be on a ton of teams. They've been doing it like they did with the Dragon Ball characters and stuff like the Yamcha and Launch. That's how you build their Z abilities. Bravo, man. Props for this. That's a really good Z ability and very versatile. Applies the following effects itself when the battle starts. Plus 60% to damage inflicted, can't be canceled. Plus 100% to special move damage inflicted. Oh, so he actually always has that. Okay, his blue card's going to do a lot of damage. Nullifies enemies, restore health when HP reaches 0 effects. So endurance, he nullifies endurance. He does not nullify the Goku's revive. Again, that's where revive is really good. Revive has a couple of things that endurance doesn't. For one, it can't be canceled with stuff like this, and then 2, it actually kind of resets the combo. In endurance, you live the combo and then they keep on going. They might just still kill you, right? So keep that in mind. So this is an automatic always thing. A lot of characters have this on the ult, but hit characters typically get this just built into their kit. Applies the following effects to self when this character enters the battlefield. Draws a green card next 1 time. Restores ki. Gets a damage buff by 15% 3 times, can't be canceled, so he needs to switch in and out 3 times. That's easy to do. Like I said, if he has a green card, he's going to do a ton of damage. Switching him in off a blast, pop that green real quick, and he is good to go. He picks up draw speed and everything. Knockback enemy to long range if coverage performed versus strikes. Yes, I figured he has a strike combo. He actually combos that into a blue card, applies the falling effects itself when he evades an enemy's vanishing step. Reduces next damage by 50%. Can't be stacked. That's really good in case you don't get a perfect. This applies until the enemy's combo is finished. Minus 10% to strike or blast, can't be stacked, and plus 70% to the next strike or blast inflicted. My goodness. He seems like he's going to be quite powerful. Also, being on a rival universe is really, really, really good for him. That is really, really, really good for him. I want to see rival universe really quick. Off the top of my head, I don't... Who is it? Lavender? Is that like the only like purple here? Yeah, he's the only one of note. The others are old and pending a Zenkai. Yeah, Hit's now their best purple. That's incredible. I guess technically if you're running Rival Universe, you might have been running Universe Survival Saga and using UI as your purple, which is fair. All right, so here's Goku. Saiyan, Super Saiyan, Sun Family. Critical, Key Restore, everything looking pretty good. Let's display the maximum stats. Bro has 5,000 on critical. Oh, he's going to be disgusting with Bardock, huh? He is just going to be disgusting with the Bardock. Oh, the Ultra ability. I want to see that. We'll get to that in a minute. He's going to be disgusting with Bardock. Okay. Massive impact damage on his blue card. Cancels own downgrades upon activation. It's a dash forward blue card. Randomly draws at most 2 new cards when you have 3 or fewer in your hand upon activation. That's pretty good. It even combos into other things. Wow. Inflicts enemy with the attribute downgrade plus 20% to strike damage received. If this dude has key anywhere in his kit, if this thing gave him key, it'd be the best green card in the game. No joke. It draws multiple cards. Like, this is stupid. It even inflicts a downgrade and he gets to combo into anything. Also, the ult here, massive impact damage, applies the falling effects itself upon activation, plus 30% to ultimate damage. Gain attribute upgrade plus 50% to enemy sustained damage cut effects, or minus 50%, excuse me, for 3 counts. So he's gonna hit through cuts. He's gonna do really good damage there. His stats are pretty relative to the rest of the game, which I'm not really upset about. Strike cards plus 30% to key recovery for 10 counts, and then he also puts another one in here, minus 30% downgrade to the enemy for their key recovery. Interesting. Yeah, stats are kind of relative to the rest of the game, but again, I'm not mad at that. Okay. So, the main ability... Oh, there's the Ultra. Yeah. Okay, we'll take a look at that in a minute. Draws the ultimate art next. Restores health by 20% and key by 50%. And plus 20% damage inflicted for 15 counts. Pretty good. Pretty cookie cutter for good units nowadays, I will say. But that's really good overall. It's not a bad thing. Plus 15% to damage inflicted per Saiyan battle member when this character enters the battlefield, cannot be canceled. So on a full Saiyan party, that is 45% because it does include himself, and battle members is the 3 you take into battle. And an additional 15% to damage inflicted per Saiyan support member up to 45. That's the 3 you don't take into battle. Right? That's the 3 you don't take into battle. So he gets 45%, understandably, because that's the 3 you're not taking in the battle. I guess the 45% cap is, I guess, if you don't take 3 regular characters in the battle, like if you for some reason decided to take 2, you're missing out on 15%. But that's literally 45 each. Interesting. So he's just getting an automatic on a full Saiyan party team. He's getting an automatic, what, 90%? Wow, he's the first character that gets a buff based on support battle members. It kind of threw me off seeing that verbiage there. Interesting. Okay. Saiyan or Sun Family, strike, attack, and defense up. Very good Z ability. Actually, I want to see that Ultra ability. I assume that levels up as he goes. No, it's just automatic. Okay. It's not like a Zenkai ability. Interesting. Applies the falling effects itself when this character enters the battlefield. Plus 30% of damage, can't be stacked. Reduces damage received by 30%, can't be stacked. Additional minus 5 to own strike arts cost for 10 counts if there's a Saiyan battle member of this character in the party. Okay, so damage cut, and then card cost down for strikes on a Saiyan team. Again, you're pretty much running him on a Saiyan team anyway. Plus 20% of strike damage inflicted against powerful opponents. Always cannot be canceled. Evades enemies' attacks if a cover change is performed against their blast attack. Oh, he has a blast cover. I was like, wait, what? He has a blast arts cover. No, but it says evade. activates during he has one, but it's not like a combo one. It's just he's gonna evade it and basically cancel the combo, I guess. We'll have to see it in action. Okay. Applies the following effects itself when he enters the battlefield. According to the number of defeated battle members, 1 or more battle members restores ki by 20. If there's 2, he gets a damage buff. Okay. Yeah, so he is going to be quite powerful. He's interesting. He's not as broken as I thought he would be. But the thing is, he's going to have a lot of damage. He is going to have a lot of damage. He's going to do a lot of damage. He's really good. He's not as broken as I thought he would be, just because it's a new rarity. But he's going to be really, really good, especially with Bardock. Oh my god. Oh my god. You are going to get ripped to shreds. He's better than the Zenkai 7 bred Goku for sure. And it's not even a debate in my mind. Which that wasn't really saying much. But on Super Saiyans, I think you probably still use Gogeta. But this dude is going to be really good as your red if you don't have Gogeta. Interesting. I need to see him in action, man. If you guys want to know how to get this dude, check out the video down below. I go over it there. Thank you all for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Hit that subscribe sticker for more content, and I'll see all of you in the next one.